Hello students, in this video I'll solve some problems in the exercise, and before solving the problem recall the results you already studied, that is properties of limits. If f of x and g of x are any functions and limit extending to a f of x and limit extending to a g of x exists, then the first one is limit extending to a f of x plus g of x is equal to limit extending to a f of x plus limit extending to a g of x. And second one is limit extending to a f of x minus g of x is equal to limit extending to a f of x minus limit extending to a g of x. Third one is limit extending to a f of x into g of x is equal to limit extending to a f of x into limit extending to a g of x. And fourth one is limit extending to a f of x divided by g of x is equal to limit extending to a f of x divided by limit extending to a g of x. And the last one is limit extending to a c into f of x is equal to c into limit extending to a f of x, where c is a constant. You should know these properties of limits. In addition, you should remember the standard limits. The first one is for any positive integer n, limit extending to a x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a is equal to n a raised to n minus 1. And this result holds even when n is a rational number. And we have the proof of this only for integer, and this also holds when it is a rational number. And limit extending to 0 sin x by x is equal to 1. Just here, if you put x equal to 0, you will get sin 0 by 0, 0 by 0 form, which is indeterminate form. But still the limit of this exists, and the limit extending to 0 sin x by x is equal to 1. And you have to memorize these results. And now let us come to the problems in the exercise. See the first question, it is evaluate limit extending to 3x plus 3. This is very basic question, and just you put x equal to 3, what happens? It's equal to 3 plus 3. What is 3 plus 3? 3 plus 3 is equal to 6 is the limit of this function. And we already studied the limit of a polynomial function, and if f of x is any polynomial, f of a itself the limit of the function. Here f of a means put x equal to a. What is a here? A is 3. You can observe extending to 3. Put x equal to 3 here, and you will get the limit of this. And generally, while finding the limit of the function, first you have to check it, and by substituting the value of x, and then if it is in the indeterminate form, then you have to apply the standard methods to find the limit of a function. Now let us discuss using the graph of the function, and you can observe the graph of the function y is equal to x plus 3, which is a straight line. And as x approaches 3 from either right side of 3 or left side of 3, f of x is approaching 6. This is the meaning of the limit extending to 3 x plus 3. And see this question, limit extending to pi x minus 22 by 7. Now you put x equal to pi, what happens? You will get pi minus 22 by 7. And you should not substitute pi is equal to 22 by 7 and cancel this 22 by 7 and 22 by 7 equal to 0. Because pi is not equal to 22 by 7, pi is approximately equal to 22 by 7. That's why you should not substitute pi is equal to 22 by 7, and this itself the answer for this question. And now we take limit r tending to 1 pi into r square. Here in place of x, r is there, that's all, and put r equal to 1, what happens? Limit and pi into 1 square, which is equal to pi, and this is the limit of this function. And limit extending to 4, 4x plus 3 divided by x minus 2. And here put x equal to 4. You will get 4 into 4 plus 3 divided by 4 minus 2. 16 plus 3, 19 divided by 2. And just see the graph of the function, and it is like this. As x is approaching 4 either from left side or right side, and f of x is approaching 19 by 2. This is the meaning of this. When x equal to 2, the function is not defined. But when it is asked to find the limit of the function, here limit does not exist, because you can observe as x approaches 2, f of x is approaching a large number, positive number. If x is approaching 2 from the right side of 2, and if x is approaching from the left side of 2 and it is less than 2, and hence the function is approaching towards minus infinity. And that's why the limit of the function at x equal to 2 does not exist, whereas it is defined and it exists at x equal to 4, and answer is 19 by 2. And you take this question, limit extending to minus 1 x power 10 plus x power 5 plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Here put x equal to minus 1. You will have minus 1 to the power 10 plus minus 1 to the power 5 plus 1 divided by minus 1 minus 1, and that's equal to 1 minus 1 plus 1 divided by minus 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 gets cancelled, and that's equal to minus 1 by 2. And this is the limit of this function. And if you see the graph of this function, and it will be like this. As x approaches minus 1 in the left side of y-axis, and as x approaches minus 1, f of x is approaching minus 1 by 2. You can observe this graph is below x-axis, therefore y is negative, and it is minus 1 by 2. Now you see this question, limit extending to 0, x plus 1 to the power 5 minus 1 divided by x. And if you put x equal to 0, what happens? 0 plus 1 to the power 5 minus 1 divided by 0, that's equal to 0 by 0, which is indeterminate form. And to find the limit of this function, first you write the denominator like this. Limit extending to 0, x plus 1 to the power 5 minus 1 divided by x can be written like this, x plus 1 minus 1. Now it seems to be in the standard form. To reduce it to the standard form, put y is equal to x plus 1. As x approaches 0, y approaches 1. And the problem will reduce to limit y tends to 1, y power 5 minus 1 divided by y minus 1. And it is of the form limit extending to a x power n minus a power n divided by x minus a, and which is equal to n a power n minus 1. What is n here? 5. What is a here? 1 to the power 5 minus 1, and that is equal to 5, which is the limit of this function. And with this much I'll conclude this video, and let us discuss other problems in the next video. Thank you.